Hello, welcome to the Yoga Pantry. I've got another no arm session for you today, but this is a floor practice, so a little bit different to everything that you've done thus far. If you've done a couple of the other no arm videos, I think there's 3 in total, and this one is all on the ground. So we're going to work some core and we're going to stretch out the body and the legs, so it's a good complement to the other practices that do not use the arms at all. We're going to not use them at all. You are welcome to use them if you have access to the use of your arms, or if you would like that challenge not to, or if you don't have access to your arms at the moment, then this is the perfect one. So let's roll out our mats and let's get started. Right, we're just going to begin a little bit yin style, stretching out the body a little bit, and then we'll get into some core work as well. So sitting with your legs extended out in front of you. If you do need to raise your hips, you can pop a little rolled blanket or towel underneath them for a bit of comfort. And we're going to start first by just rounding the back. You could also pop some support underneath your knees as well. And just let the body soften forward. Breathe in, and wherever you need to stop, just let the body soften. Welcome yourself here into your body. Relax your jaw, relax your eyes. You might feel that stretch extending into the back. Maybe it's in the legs for you if you need to be in the knees. It's all good. Just breathe. And inhale, lengthen through the heart space. Rest your hands on your lap. If you can, try and sit up as tall as possible. Energize down through the legs, pull your toes towards you. So starting to just warm up the core. If this is tricky for you, you can pull your back up to a wall. Breathe into it. Pull those legs back, pull the feet back. Feel all of that energy in the body, in the back. Oh, relax. Let's bend our left leg, bringing the foot to the inner thigh. And just walk those sitting bones back a little bit. Breathe in. And again, let yourself come forward. Just slide yourself down. Inhale, pull the body up, rotate from the waist around. No arms, remember, so we're just going to work the muscles through the core of the body without using the arms to leverage. And you can allow the rib cage to open you up as well. Gazing back, plant your sitting bones into the ground. Turn back with the head. Stay in this twist. And then look forward over that front shoulder. And then release. And I want you to come down over the bent knee. Just see, bring head to knee or thereabouts. Keep your sit bones connected into the ground, head to knee. Inhale, rise up, open that left leg out, square your body to the front. You might need to walk those sitting bones out a little bit here. And again, see how you feel here. Pull the energy up. If you need to have a little bit of a rolled blanket underneath the hips, you can pop that under there. Or if the knees need to be bent or the legs a little closer, that's okay too. Just sit up. Breathe into it. Press your heels into the ground. Lift. And we're not like intensely pressing the heels into the ground. We're just aware that there's a little bit of activity through the legs there. Breathe up. Sit up tall. Just here already you can feel things starting to engage. Breathe into it. Try and find length through your spine. Keep the rib cage in, becoming very aware of that mid-back area. Chin slightly tucked as well, becoming aware of the length in the back of the neck. Breathe in. And if you feel comfortable, you can allow the body to reach forward. It depends here if you do have any access with the arms. If you want to, you can use them to support you. Otherwise, if there's no arms involved, now you need to find strength in the core. Just lean a little bit forward. Energize through the legs. So we're going to be working a little bit of stretching and strengthening, but not too much. Don't overdo it. Breathe into it. Press down through those legs. Keep the belly, the core in. Breathe. This is a different experience to just a surrendered stretch, right? There's a lot of energy here. Breathe, length through the spine. We're not obviously going to go all the way down to the ground unless, of course, you have that flexibility in your body and you can come down without needing your arms for support. Oh, it's tough. Breathe into it. Feel those inner thighs, your adductor muscles working, your feet, your legs working, your back working here. Look for length through the spine. Oh, let's bring that in. Oh, shake it off. Shake it off, shake it off. And we're going to bring the right leg in to the inner thigh area. Breathe into it. Maybe walk those sitting bones back and then let yourself come forward. Inhale to rise, sit up tall, rotate your body from the waist around, let the arms be free, try not to use them as leverage. You can if you want to, but see if you can work your rib cage around, very aware of what's happening in the core of the body, gazing back over the back shoulder. Letting the shoulders drop down too so we get that stretch in the neck as well. And staying in this twist, gaze over that front shoulder. Back shoulder pulling back just as much. And then back to center. Well, not really center, we're still facing over the front knee, the bent knee I should say. Just let your body come over, pull back into the back sitting bone. Inhale, peel the heart up, peel the body up, bring the soles of the feet together. You can walk your sitting bones a little closer to your heels. You can move the flesh away from the sit bones. Sit up again, little cobbler's pose, butterfly pose. Sit into it. And then maybe just allowing your body to come forward. You can choose whether you want to round the back or lengthen the back, depending on where you want the stretch. So maybe explore and experiment with either choice. And now raise up, pull up through the core, and let's get some fast twitch muscle action happening in the inner thigh area. Just flap your butterfly wings. Belly pulling in. Keep going. Breathe, look for the strength in your body. And then slow them down. Pull those legs out. Wow, shake it off. Onto your back. So coming around, knees bent, and find your way down. Actually, first of all, before we do that, let's just have the knees bent on our sitting bones. Pull in through the belly button. Have your arms out of the way. They can rest wherever they need to. And start to roll down to the lower back area. And stay, boom, at that low back. Shoulders up. You can hold your arms up if you want to. You can have them across your body, just wherever they need to be, on your thighs maybe. Breathe. Find comfort for the neck. We're just going to wake up the little belly a little. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then lengthen down. Just take a moment. Let the knees bend. Let the back find its way into the ground. Deep breath in, and as you exhale, peel the shoulders up again. Press the lower back into the floor and hold. 5, 4, 3. Try not to strain the neck. 2, 1, and release down. Extend out. So push up through the belly, creating that space in the lumbar spine. Just get a nice stretch through the front of the body, and then relax. Pop the lower back into the floor again. Find comfort for the feet so that you feel very grounded through the feet. Lift the shoulders off the ground. Extend your right leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg down. Stay up though. Extend your left leg, feeling the core now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend, hold. 5, 4. Try not to strain the neck. You can move it around and release down. Let the lower back curve up. Press the butt into the ground. Breathe in and release. Lovely. Not done yet. We're going to do it again. Push the lower back into the ground. Lift the shoulders off the ground. Lift one leg. Now you could lift both if you want, or just one at a time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press the legs up, put the legs down. Breathe, come down. If you just did one at a time, we'll do the other leg in a minute, don't worry. Just take a moment, because those that did both legs, that's pretty intense. Lower back into the ground, shoulders off the floor, both legs or the other leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down, feet down. Oh my, I haven't worked my core in a long time, and that's pretty intense. Drop the soles of the feet together. If you want to do more reps of that, go for it. Put me on pause and do as many as you like. Just allow your body to relax here otherwise. A little bit of inner thigh passive stretching. If you need to, you can press the low back into the floor for a little experience, or just rest for a moment. Just a moment though. Bring those knees back up. We're going to walk the feet to the edge of the mat and let the knees drop in. Again, just finding a different experience. We're going to start to do some pelvic rocks, which is really good for the pelvic floor, of course. It's really good for the back as well. Bring your feet back, hip width apart, roll your lower back into the floor, feel the pelvis tuck, feel the body really constrict and contract down into the floor all the way, the shoulder blades, core, everything just pressing into the floor, and then relax, relax, relax. Feel the lumbar curve return. Let's do it again. Press down, everything just into the ground there, and relax. Just relax, no exaggeration or anything. As a loud thing flying over the top there. And then press again, lower back into the ground. Feel the shoulder blades, the lower back, the mid back, and then release. And then press down again, and without worrying about your arms, walk the feet into a comfortable position. Start to lift the hips just to the upper back here, right? The arms are very relaxed. There's no tension in the shoulders or the neck, but push your buttocks towards your thigh, towards your calf muscles. So we get to activate the glutes here. Hug the thighs inwards. Comfort for the head and neck, nothing in the arms or the shoulders. The upper back's holding you here. The glutes are working. The belly is drawing down to the ground. 5, 4, feel your glutes act. 3, 2, 1, and then lower, lower, lower. Release, relax, 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 rest. Let's do it again. Drop the lower back into the floor. Feel the pelvis tuck. Press through the feet. Feel the booty lift. Find your upper back support. Stay there. Comfort in the neck there. Pull the buttocks towards the calf muscles, towards the backs of the knees as you tuck through even more. Hug those inner thighs towards themselves. Make sure your knees are comfortable. Press through your feet for support there. 5, 4, 3, keep pulling the buttocks towards the calf muscles, towards the backs of the knees, and 1, relax, relax, slowly down, 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 release. And then in again, in through the lower back, pick up the butt, push it towards the backs of your knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and soften down. 2 more. Did I say 1 more before? 2 more. Lower back into the ground. Press up. Pull the buttocks towards the knees. Belly is going down. Energize in through the thighs, through the feet. Keep lengthening. It's super important that you lengthen the butt towards the calf muscles, towards the back of the knees. That's what activates the glute for us. And this time, 10, 9, keep pushing, put that effort in. 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, keep going. 3, both buttocks active. I want you to feel them. 2, 1, take it down, take it down, take it down, take it down. Last one, poke the lower back into the ground, lift, roll up there. Upper back stays steady. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, release. Rock that out from side to side. See how that feels. Let's place the right leg over the top of the left. See how that feels. Maybe that's okay. We're going to use our left leg to pull the right leg towards us. So no arms with this thread the needle, but push with this left leg. Push that Right leg in towards you. If you're feeling a stretch in your glute, you're in the right place. The left leg is working though, so here we go. Breathe, hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and take that foot back down to the ground. Stay here. Breathe into it, and then use that leg again. Drive the right leg towards you. 5, 4, of course if you're here and it's already tight, then just stay there. 3, lots of activity in that left side. 1, release. Release, walk those feet out, walk those legs out. Other side, left leg over the top, drive it towards you with the right leg, pushing that right leg in towards your body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and take that leg down. Take a moment, deep breath, a little bit of a rock from side to side. Bring it in, push it up, push your leg in towards you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release that out. Walk those legs out. And for those hip flexors, let's just push up again. Push up, normal bridge. Not so high though, because we don't want to take it all up into the shoulders, right? We want to keep control through the core, through the legs, just stretching out our hip flexors here. And then release. Release, stretch out your legs. Stretch them out. Now walk your feet off towards the right side, and then we're going to walk our shoulders off towards the right side as well. See how you feel here? Like a little crescent moon or a banana shape. If it's okay, you can place that left foot on top of the right ankle, pull down through your left hip. Breathe into it, both shoulders, both hips to the ground, and maybe even the lower back trying to make it to the ground too. You don't have to do the lower back. That might give you a better stretch if you just let the lower back stretch out, and you might feel that stretch out through the side, or maybe you explore and pull the lower back down. Just see where you want to be. Breathe into it. Inhale, release the shoulders back to center, release the feet back to center, bend the knees again, pull them in towards you, not with your hands, just with your legs. I will just walk them out a little, stretch them up, flex, roll out the feet, roll out the ankles if the knees need to be bent. It's all good, that is the mantra. Roll those ankles, oh yeah, clickety clack. And then back to center. We're going to shift our hips over to the right and then bring those knees in. You can move your arms out if you want, or just keep them on your body and drop your knees to the left. And if it's comfortable for the arms, you can extend them out, gaze over in the opposite direction. Now if you want, you can take this right leg, the leg that's on the top, curl it under the left, and come into a deeper twist. Breathe. Unwind, back to center, body back to center. Legs extend again, shake it off. Just feel your way into your body, notice how it feels. And let's walk our heels off to the left, and then if it's doable, your shoulders to the left as well. So we've got our crescent moon, pull down through both hips, right foot can go over that left ankle if you like. Pull down through your shoulders, through the hips, if you want, down through the back. But otherwise, just release into this stretch here. It's a good TFL IT band stretch. Also good for the intercostals as well. And a little compression on the other side, so we get stretch through the lengthening side and compression through the contracting side. And we get the lovely stretch in the spine as well. And then walk your shoulders back, release your feet back to center. And we'll just bend the knees, bring them in. Let the lower back and the upper back and everything just drop into the floor. And release those legs again. Shuffle your hips over towards the left. Arms can extend if you want. Bring your knees up and then drop them towards the right side. And of course, if you want that left leg, it can come over the top, creating the twist. Gaze in any direction that feels good. Now, if your knees don't go all the way to the ground, that's okay. You can pop a little support under them too to ease the twist so it's not too intense. And let's come back to center and come back to center with the whole body. Let the knees drop in. We're going to do a little bit more core work. Sorry. You can skip it and you can go straight into Shavasana if you're ready. But if you want to power up that core, we're going to do something called belly bonfire. So stretch your legs down. Arms can rest by your side. You can rest them over your body or just on your thighs, wherever you need them to be. But we're going to pull the shoulder blades off the ground, gaze up, chest and face to the sky, and pulse it up. Breathe into it. Try not to strain the neck. Breathe. If you need to come down at any time, that's okay, but here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, push up, hold, and release. Oh, is the bonfire happening yet? Have a little wiggle for a moment. And then lift again, and pulse, chest to the ceiling. Pulse, pulse, as quick or slow as you need to go. It's going to come to the upper core. So before we really felt it in the lower abdominal region, this is coming up right underneath the rib cage there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Oh yes. 2 more sets. 2 more. You can do it. Come with me. Lift. Here we go. Go. Don't strain the neck. Really try and control your strength. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah. Belly is on fire. You can stretch it out by reaching up into the chest here and then relax. 1 more. 1 more. It won't be a long one, I promise. But you can if you want more. Lift. Off you go. Pulse. Breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Pulse, pulse, pulse. 10, 9, 8, oh my goodness, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Push the lower back into the ground. 1, release. Lovely. Bend those knees. Shift the hips to one side and come, stack the knees, go into a gentle twist, gaze in the opposite direction, just a nice little counter pose here. Back to center, shift the hips in the other direction, knees over. And now let's rock. You can just tuck your hands across your body or under your knees. Just don't use them. If this is uncomfortable, don't do it. Just roll around on the ground. But otherwise, this is a nice massage for the back, good for the core. And then rock up. Walk those sitting bones back. And round yourself down, finding our way back to the pose we started with. Let the head drop now. Inhale. Ooh-wee. And now find your way onto your knees. Again, no hands. Lift through the chest so we get to stretch the belly. After that big old bonfire, stretch the belly. So lift up through the front of the body. The core is still a little strong. And then release. Child's pose, knees wide or together, and just let the hands rest or the arms rest by your side. Inhale back up to the knees, and since we're in the knees, let's stretch the legs out a little bit more before we call it a day. Step your right foot forward as far as you can go. Back foot can be tucked for support, and start to sink yourself down. Keep the belly drawing in. Breathe into it. We're going to strengthen our psoas here as well. So lengthening everything through the center, press through that front leg. You'll get a stretch in your quads as well as you tilt your pelvis forward. Core in and sink. And then press and sink. Press. Lots of strength required in your body to do these without the balancing effects of the arms, and sink. Press. And sink it down. Allow your back foot to untuck if that is comfortable for you, otherwise keep it tucked. Just really getting into those hip flexors. Oh boy, intense. And then press up, press up, press up, extend. Bring that leg back. Just feel the difference between the two legs. Keep the belly in, length through the tailbone here. Chin slightly tucked. Lift through the chest, belly in, round. We all know this one. We do it in the standing poses, open and round. And then back to center. Shift your weight so you can step your left foot forward. Creep it forward as much as you can so that when you sink into your lunge, your knee is over your ankle and not jutting over to your toes. So we've got comfort and there's no pressure in the knees here. Breathe into it, pull in through the belly, press up. Good glute work, good strengthening for the psoas. And down and up and down, and up, and down, and up. And tuck in through the pelvic bowl there so you get the stretch in the quadricep, and down. I'm finding it way easier on this side. I've obviously got to work a little bit on my evening out between the two sides. And down, up, tuck in, lengthen through the body, feel the stretch through the center, and down. If you like, you can untuck the back foot, really sink into it. If that's too intense, don't. Breathe into it. Here, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull the belly in, push, and release. Wow. If it's comfortable for you, keep the core in. Let the body come into it. Camel without support. Only if it's comfortable though. You've got to be strong through the front body. Pull the body up. And then sink down into your child's pose. Delicious. Inhale to rise up, and you can either stay in your child's pose, you can come to a seated position, or you can boop yourself onto your mat and find your way into Shavasana. If there is any other pose you'd like to do, if you want to use your arms, go for it. But if you are done, then lower yourself down and hallelujah, hello Shavasana. Lengthen your tailbone, lengthen your spine, move your limbs away from each other and just surrender. Soft eyes, soft jaw. Job well done. Powered up core, powered up glutes, stretched out, strengthened. Internal high five for yourself right now. Deep breath in and just sigh it out. Contented. Released, relaxed. This is your time to savor, indulge, surrender. If you're still holding on to tension anywhere at all, let it go. If it will not release, tense it up and then let it go. Then it feels acknowledged and it can release and disappear out of your body. Breathe your way into a deep, deep relaxation. Now you can stay here as long as you like, but if you need to get on with your day, take a few more moments, wriggle a little, stretch a little, and then eventually make your way back to a comfortable seat. Thank you so much for joining me and doing that practice with me. I hope you loved it, and let me know what else you'd like to see on this channel and I will make it for you.